So, hi, Dr. Jerry. Thanks for giving me this opportunity to interview.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Yes. So, this interview is about the faculty's perception and attitudes towards professional development. So, I'm interested in hearing your thoughts about professional development. So, this can be based on your past experience or your current involvement on campus. So, let's start with some general information. So, what's your discipline?
My discipline is a College of Business and especially for the management. And I am a HR expert. I'm teaching the HR, OB, and the leadership and the people development, such kind of the discipline in the College of Business.
So nice to know. So what's your title?
Me?
Yeah.
Currently, I am a program coordinator of the Department of Management, Marketing, and Global Business.
And how many years did you teach?
In here or in the KEAN USA? I started my teaching at the KEAN USA in 2014. And then I moved to the WENZHOU KEAN University to 2015. So it's 7 or 8 years?
Like 8 years. Nice to know. So firstly, I'm going to ask you some questions about your past experience with professional development activities. So what professional development have you ever experienced before?
Personally, I started my professional career as a mechanical engineer. I was a mechanical engineer, and after getting the master's in the mechanical engineering, I worked at the Bosch, the German company, and at there, so almost every year and almost every moment, we must update our skills, ability, and knowledge. So regularly, almost 4 times a year, and we must participate in the professional development like a training program. And occasionally, and whenever we have a training program for developing the engineering skill set, okay, we can apply and then we can go there. For example, the 2 or 3 times I could participate in the German Gebrüteschaft, Gesellschaft, whatever, okay, and those kind of the training programs for specialized engineers to develop the motors. So that is engineering experiences. However, so when I came to the KEAN University after completing my PhDs at the University of Illinois, and then KEAN University provided a few number of PDD sessions, professional development, training, and however there is a few number of the different options. Maybe I can choose a few number of the compatible training programs. For example, the accounting professors, they need to update their accounting certificate every year. Okay, so that they must complete their continuing education training programs, and the finance teachers too. And for me, so I have a certificate of the human resource or something, and so occasionally 2 or 3 years, and every 2 or 3 years, I must update that kinds of things throughout the online or the offline classes. And the KEAN University requested for a few number of the professional certificate and more general certificate, like in order to apply for the IRB, we must accomplish and we must complete a few number of the specialized online training programs or the offline training programs. So that is a part of the professional development, continuing education.
So is IRB a kind of like certificate?
No, that's a necessary something. So IRB is for the research ethics. Research ethics. So that in order to apply for the KEAN IRB, and that is a part of the American IRB system, and in order to apply for the IRB, we must have a certain certificate, completion of the certain things, and we must pass the exams, so multiple something, and we must get the certificate of the human subject protection, and we must pass the, what is that, with the social science something. So in order to pass that, we must complete the online or the offline classes. is.
Nice to know.
That is a part of the professional development, and the professional development certificate is one thing, and the general that kinds of research related professional development is another thing. And occasionally, so my department chair or my department coordinator or the dean sometimes suggest us to take a participating in the conference, professional development, the conference, or the professional development like a leadership development program or something. So we got those kind of the suggestions in the KEAN USA, and yeah, that's so far.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. So please. What do you think about your favorable experiences with professional development?
Oh, personally, one of the best professional development for the higher level or the very seasoned professors or the expert or the professionals is just to having the, how can I say, that is not a training. No training, and we call that, what is that? That is not a casual, that's a casual gathering.
Can you please explain more?
Oh, what is that? That's not boutique. Then what is that? What is that? Okay. However, so sometimes many large good companies have a town hall meeting style the gathering to all town hall meeting something.
Town hall. What?
Town hall.
Town hall.
Town hall meeting. So we collect everybody. So all the staff members, all the participants, all the managers, all staff members, we come together. We come together in a large ground yard or the conference room, something. And then there is no such very specific agenda. We just enjoy the food, we just enjoy the buffet, and we just enjoy the day. Nothing. No setting agenda, nothing. Okay? We can talk whatever we want. We can talk whatever we want. And however, so that is, what is that? That is not casual. That is not a training. But however, that is.
So like group of people gather together to talk about whatever they want to talk.
So no agenda, no training, no class, no structure or something. We just enjoy
Share
the food.
The ideas.
Yes, and then we just have time. We just have time. At there, what can we talk? So College of Business professors meet the College of Liberal Art, and the Liberal Art professors meet the English department. English department something. Okay, so when we come together, when we enjoy together, when we enjoy something, we just gossiping something. No. We just talk about what can we work together. For example, corporations, and what can we talk at that site? Okay, and whenever I have a chance to talk about that kinds of opportunity, for example, recently I had a chance to talk with the computer science professors. Okay, so occasionally at the restaurant, at some coffee, something. Okay, so we intentionally let them have that kinds of chance. So then we started to talk, and I looked for the opportunity for the fund, the research fund or something. And however, computer science, they had lots of the research fund. However, they need people, and however, they need a business something. They want to commercialize that kinds of ideas. So this is a complementary, and then we just enjoy the coffee something, and then we casually we talk about, and we collaborate that kinds of things, and we work together to apply for the research fund, and then we got a 100,000 RMB. So that is happening on that kinds of the casual meetings and those kind of things, and we just need a playground. We just need a playground, and this is for the seasoned people. Okay, so young or entry levels. Oh, maybe we can teach you something. But however, who can teach me in here? I'm old. I'm experienced. I know almost everything in here. Okay, and then what do I need to know?
So
who can teach me? Who can torture me? Nobody. I'd better to have a chance to talk with another guys. Okay, so that we call that is we may need that kinds of opportunity, more casual meetings in a more informal ways. For the professionals, we call that is a professional development.
So it's more than like learning knowledge. It's something like building connections.
Informal learning. We call that is informal learning, and we call that is a professional development throughout those kind of a disclosure.
Oh, actually, it is my first time to know that specific term.
So okay, so that is that, and for example, that is a problem, and I'm the expert of the leadership development. I worked for that for many years.
Yeah.
Okay, for leaders, who can teach a CEO?
Yes.
Who can teach a CFO?
Yeah, I get a point.
Oh,
Yeah.
so who can teach the best of the best world level engineers, and who can teach professors?
Yeah.
Okay, so that in order to let them, however, you know that we still need to learn something new.
Yeah,
Absolutely. We have a discipline of the all level employee development. Okay, from the bottom to top. Our president need to learn something new. Absolutely. So from the bottom to top, from the top to bottom, everybody must learn. Okay, what is the best way to learn? Learn from others.
Learn from the best.
Yes,
Yeah.
learn from the others.
Yes.
Maybe I need to learn something from you. Okay, so you can teach me something like a finance related application, something. I need to learn.
Different discipline.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
So we learn from others. We need to have that kinds of chance. And however, can we organize that kinds of things like a training, structured training, something? No, we cannot do that.
Yeah.
And in the field of the human resource development, my field, okay, people development, we have a discipline of the 10, 20, 70 rule. 10% of the learning from structured training, like a classroom, okay? And 20% of the learning from others, learning from communication, learning from content and communication. And however, the 70% of the learning comes from the work itself. We need to work. Okay. For example, I and the computer science professors, well, we learn from each other and we get to know and we applied further research fund together, work. We learn a lot from that kinds of things. Oh, absolutely. That is our informal learning approach, especially for the professional development.
So usually, like, how long does it last for this activity?
Just one day.
Just one day?
Yeah, just one day.
One whole day?
Oh. So then, yeah, many companies like Apple or the Google or the GM, and they just make that kinds of the big conference. We call, and sometimes they call that as conference, employee conference.
So not only like professors, but some like CEOs, some like top engineering.
Everybody participate. Every STEM members, everybody. Okay, so however, the STEM members, can you do something without professors? And the professors can do something without STEM. And then can I do something without my boss? And then can I do something without our janitors? No, we work together. So that's a employee conference, and I think that from my experiences of many kinds of different professional development or something, I think that the informal and the casual employee conference was the best.
Okay, so let's move to the next question. In reflecting on this professional development session, so how has the knowledge gained in this session impact your like teaching, impact your like research?
Work. Okay, for example, so yeah, maybe so that will be the not a good example. But however, almost every year we have a PDD in WKU, okay, professional development session. However, we participate, we sign, and we do something or another, because I don't get any value from the sessions. Who can teach me? But however, I must participate. I cannot engage. That's a problem of the engagement.
Oh, engage.
Okay. So class engagement. Okay. So we cannot guarantee. Okay. So that's a problem. According to the model of the ADDIE model, we have an ADDIE model in order to design the instructional design. However, so that's a violation, and that's ignoring the audience. Who can teach professors? Professors can teach it. Professors? No, so we cannot do that. Okay, so that is not a good form of the transferring the knowledge. No, classroom settings is not a good. Okay, so that's not a good example. That's a bad example. That's not a good example for learning. Okay, on the other hand, good example is, as I said, when I have a chance to talk with the computer science professors at the cafeteria or within the campus casually, okay? So we learn from each other throughout the short talk, and then we started to working together. So we learned a lot about that kinds of things. working itself. 70% of learning from the working together. And then 20% come from others.
So how does this effective professional development session influence your students' achievement?
Personally, from the PDD sessions, almost zero. Okay. However, so when I work with the professors of the computer science, okay, so if we can define that as an informal professional development session, okay, that make a lot of impact on our students' achievement. For example, we got a fund together. We got a fund, and then we recruit 6 our students to perform that kinds of project. So we set up the business analytics lab. Maybe I can show that in the first floor. We set up the business analytics lab, and then we recruit the 6 members of the business analytics students, researchers, and then we are now working for that kinds of things in order to boost the big data analysis project. So that our students learn a lot from our business analytics teachers and the management teachers and the computer science teachers together.
So we can learn their research skills?
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Project. We must complete the project. They learn from the hands-on experiences how to perform their real life experiences.
So looking back on this professional development opportunity, as you said, is gathering.
Social gathering.
Social gathering. Yeah, we call it
employee conference. Okay.
So how does it compare to other professional development opportunities you have ever experienced? As you said, it's more casual. It's more informal.
Informal.
What are some other characteristics? Yeah.
What other characteristics of the
casual gathering?
Maybe we do better to categorize that the formal learning and informal learning.
Okay. Point. Yeah.
Okay. Formal learning is for good for the entry level managers, entry level people. Okay. So because they have no structured knowledge. Okay. So we must deliver the very intensive working knowledge in a very structured form. Okay, formal learning, classroom settings. That will work for the entry-level somebody. However, very seasoned, very well developed, those old guys, okay, that will not work. That will not work. Professors and the very seasoned, your manager, your boss. They really need that kind of training. No. So how we can develop, how we can learn, how we can keep those kind of people learn continually. We need to think about informal learning, learning from others and learning from work, learning by doing. So that maybe it depends on the season. Okay, so the learning curve is occurring when entry-level managers who don't have a background of knowledge or something, and that they need to have a structure that they intensive working knowledge deliver. However, when people are more seasoned, they need a different level of the casual learning and the casual opportunity something.
So thank you. Now I would like to think about one of your least favorable professional development.
For me, I'm well seasoned, I'm old, and I was a teacher, I was an instructor, I was a development expert, professionals. I don't need a classroom setting anymore.
You mean the classroom setting for professional development?
All kinds of the formal structured learning will not work for me.
Like the formal setting, like the long hour professional development?
Yeah, just 2 hours of the classroom studying and the 1.5 hours something training.
So you prefer talk with the colleagues?
Yes,
with
and the informal settings, more free settings, and then maybe we do better to bring our ideas, what we can do. So for work, not just learning.
Not just learning, but sharing, right?
Working. I want to do something. What is the purpose of learning?
To do.
Oh, sure. I am focusing on doing something new. That made me happy. Learning, I know almost everything, and maybe I can learn many things quickly, better than any others. Okay, sure. Let me have a chance to work. Doing, learning by doing.
Learning by doing, yeah.
Experience learning.
So is that there other kind of professional development that we can do, except the example you just mentioned, the informal gathering? Are there some other examples for informal learning?
That's the reason why I show this kind of things. Okay, this is our mission, value, okay? And however, so professors and professionals, we usually have a committee. It is a committee, okay? Learning by doing. So we have this kind of the committee work, okay? Actually, this is a work. However, maybe you can see a few number of the very interesting committee something. Where is the scholarship committee, faculty search, assessment, research seminar? Research seminar committee, or faculty mentoring committee. Okay, and where is another international something, students committee, sustainability, and the WBCG, something like this. Okay, WENZHOU Business Consulting Group, and the students committee on the sustainability, something like that. Okay, this is not required. This is not required for teachers or the staff members or students. But we love to do that.
Yeah.
We want to do something. We want to add value. For example, so our students need to have a more chance to work outside of the campus. And we want to help our local, the WENZHOU local businesses as a business professionals. Okay, so we bring that kinds of the project to our campus, and we support our students to do that kinds of things together. And we do that kinds of the community engagement, local community development project. And professors absolutely will learn a lot from that kinds of the work. And the students absolutely will learn that kinds of things a lot. And school do not give anything. But we love to do that because that gives us more learning chances. Not only for the professors, but the students as well.
So you find all these resources by your own?
Sure, so far, own. But however, sometimes the school can give us more formal appreciation, recognition, or the evaluation, or just mention. That's enough.
Yeah.
So
it's more like the school and the local business cooperation, like.
So however, the school do not anything, but we organize that.
Yeah.
Okay, because we love that. We want to do that. We want to learn something. Okay. Unfortunately, I cannot speak Chinese, and many of our foreign professors cannot speak Chinese. But however, we learn many things from that kinds of things, from that kinds of the informal and the learning related organized initiative. We call this is an initiative.
So like different committee has different focus?
Sure. And we call that is a committee or the initiative. The students event, okay, or the initiatives. We have this kind of initiatives.
So who initiates this activity?
So individuals.
So all of the faculty in this college?
And this is just an example. And we do many things. For example, okay, so I take an initiative of the social media lab. This is a virtual conference room. Who made that? Our professors and the students. And who are benefiting these kind of things? Everybody.
Yeah.
I love to do that initiative. And the project-based learning and online course development transition and the 50-50 initiative come from the CJ. And CJ push us to provide more mentoring for our students to go higher. This is the initiative. And the online education resource from the college, it's from the KEAN University, New Jersey, and the Business Analysis Program Initiative, Returning Faculty Initiative, Business Research Innovation Center over there, Learning Management System Improvement, and Qifa, the Question Inquiry Facilitation Answer Initiative, is also the creating content. So we learn many things from this kind of the self-directed project, self-directed initiatives.
So not only the faculty is involved, but also students.
Students and the staff members as well. And who can help those Qifa, those staff members? You are the part of the Qifa now.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely. This kind of a self-directed or self-leading initiative is a good form of that's between the formal and the informal learning.
Okay, so after knowing your past previous experiences, now I'd like to ask you more about your preference and thoughts. So how important do you believe professional development is for faculty members?
Oh, that's important. Okay, so because we have, because there is a reason. Here. You know why we are here, why we work in here. Simple. We want to achieve this kind of the strategic goals, vision. We want to achieve our goals. And fortunately, we have a very well-defined goals. KEAN USA, WKU, we have a well-defined missions, values, visions. I want to achieve that because I totally agree with that. Okay, so this is our vision and mission. Our vision is engaging in the innovation, impact, and inclusiveness. Long story short, WENZHOU, KEAN University, we work together to make this area as one of the most attractive area to recruit the best of the best talent all around the world. To make this WENZHOU community as a better city. Simple. How we can do that?
Learn. Work.
And in order to guarantee the best talent, best quality of the people, we need to keep people long. That's the only one way to keep the quality of the people. Quality of the people defines that the success of this kind of the goals. Simple. The purpose is clear. We want to do this. Okay. In order to achieve this kind of thing, so in order to sustain, in order to make a sustainable effort to achieve this kind of goals together, okay, we want to keep learning, okay, in a better way. Absolutely. But however, how we can learn that kind of integrated ethics and the social responsibility? Have you ever learned about the social responsibility?
Kind of.
Oh, little. Okay. And how we can, however, how we can deliver those kind of the more commitment, change the behavior to improve our social responsibility of the WKU. How we can make people engage in that kinds of work. Oh, absolutely. We have an initiative, social responsibility, sustainability initiative. Okay, so the professors or the staff members or school or anybody just raise a flag. Okay, so I have this idea, and yeah, shall we work together? Absolutely. If somebody agree with me, okay, I will join you. Any problem? No problem. So that will be the best learning for the professionals.
Yeah.
To make a change of something. So that we call that is all level employee development, all level employee engagement.
Yeah.
Self-directed is something.
Yeah.
So that's my PhD.
Thank you. So how do you believe professional development could help your teaching and your students' learning outcome?
Oh, absolutely. As I said,
Yeah,
if I am working, if I am engaging in certain kind of the new work, okay. So nowadays, Rob and I, we are proposing that the sustainability is something, and then we are now collecting a lot of ideas from students and the staff members in order to renovate the Wangjai village, Jushang village. Oh. Absolutely. So, what if our ideas can inspire or triggering investing in those kind of the new community development? Nice. So we want to make a change.
So, since you already talked about change, what kind of change would you like to see to be offered on our campus?
Self-directed initiatives, we need to organize that. We need to encourage that, and we need to let people to have that kinds of chances.
Like autonomy, are you talking about?
Autonomy, okay. So you know that the professors and the staff members have autonomy, okay? However, the problem is we need to have not incentive, but however, we need to have a chance. Those kind of things.
Have a chance to implement your thoughts?
Or feel safe. Okay, so for example, even though I do that kinds of, I am organizing that kinds of things. However, the school just say, okay, don't do that. You should not do that, or don't make a trouble, don't make a noise. So can I do that?
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Okay, but usually I love to make a noise, and I do. But that's not easy. That's not easy for anybody. Okay, so what if your boss just to say, okay, don't do that kinds of the unnecessary things. You cannot do that. We'd better to make our workplace more safe.
So you think you'd better to get support from all?
Not support, ignore is okay. No. Okay, so we just let this workplace has a more test bench.
Freedom.
Yeah, test, we call that is a test bench. You can test something. You can test your idea. This one of the most important mission is we want to make this space as one of the most innovative place.
So would you mind giving us like more example about the self-directed professional development?
For me, okay, so
Except the community
initiative. Okay,
yes.
so initiative. For example,
Initiative,
okay,
yeah.
it's initiative. Initiative. Probably initiative. Okay, so here. So WKU CBPM OK Center's Sustainability Consulting Project. So I am taking that kind of initiative and then I am exploring the community economy development in Wuhai, Liao area, Wenzhou area, Zhujiang and the Wangjai village. And then I am making this kind of things. Is it working? Okay. Work? No, not work. Don't work. Okay. No, this is my website and that organized and we are now organizing this kind of things. Oh, nobody talks, nobody ordered. How about the CJ just to give me a chance? Okay, hi Jerry. Yeah, this is a good chance to work with our WENZHOU local businesses and he just to connect with me. Okay, and then we talk and then they talk a lot about the business some things. No, that's not working. Okay, so we talk about that kinds of things. Okay. Yeah, something wrong.
So those are also initiatives?
Yeah, that's the initiative, and nobody talks. And I just do it by myself. And however, I am including CJ, I'm including the Tony Jang, and I'm including a few number of our faculty members, and I include a few number of the students. I'm using this kind of things for my class of the MGS 49999.
So what's that?
That's the Zhujiang village vision.
Zhejiang village.
Zhujiang. Oh, that's from our campus. It takes only 10 minutes by driving.
This is one of your projects?
Yes.
For what?
For community development. They want to revitalize their community. And how we can attract more people to this area. That was the question. That is the still question. And how we can organize that kinds of work within this area. So okay, so nobody talks about we need this kind of things. However, I self-direct. I organize these kind of things by myself with a few number of the professors, students, and the STEM members. Absolutely, Jennifer. Jennifer helped me, and then the local communities. Rob, Tony.
So specifically, how will this activity impact you? Like how will it impact your development?
How he made the impact on me?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, so he just, hey Jerry, do you want to go to Zhujiang village? I said, why not? Let's go.
Yeah, specifically, I mean this activity, this initiative, how will it impact?
Well, actually, we didn't expect anything. We just talk. And we just make a relationship with local company. Okay, local company. CJ connect with me, and then occasionally, and she know that Tony, and Tony has a friend with that Leo community leader, and then we work together. We talk together. We talk together, and suddenly and gradually, Leo community leader, he want to develop this kind of area as one of the most attractive area, and we just make a visit. And fortunately, I have previous experiences on how we can make the community better. Yeah. So I bring some ideas, and they love to that kinds of ideas. Why not? Let's work. Yeah. Oh, so then it's gradually growing. And then suddenly we got a Wangzai case again. And yeah, fortunately, the Robbie is the best expert of those kind of the community development and something. So we are now working together. And then we are now using these kind of cases for our teaching. And the students get engaging. And a few number of the WENZHOU local students, they love to continue this kind of work together.
So like in general, not only on our campus.
On our campus.
And not only on our campus, in general.
No. So WENZHOU community and a few number of the local businesses and the Leo the branch something. And the Wuhan district.
Yeah. So let's move to another question. So in general, what do you think higher education can encourage faculty's participation
in PDD? Okay, please think of that. Okay, informal learning. Okay, formal learning for the students or the entry level or the lower junior. Okay, however, you must deal with that the very old-fashioned, stubborn and stupid, very experienced, very well-seasoned professors and the staff members who can teach your boss. Think of that.
Yeah, like how?
Informal. Okay, absolutely. A few days ago, and you know that we had open issue, so how we can transfer money from the KEAN USA to here, okay? And Sailing and I, and then we talk a lot about that kinds of things. Why that is happening? How we can resolve that kinds of problem? We resolve that problems together throughout learning from each other.
So like more conversation of exchanging ideas.
And we need that kinds of things. And however, unfortunately, we cannot organize that kinds of things, a structure. Okay. However, we can let our people have a playground. Intentional, purposeful playground.
So would you like suggest to the school to have like the informal gathering day for all the faculty members to exchange ideas?
So instead of having the 1 day of the PDD or the 2 days of the PDD, okay, so my personal suggestion is, please, let's go to the second floor of the gym. Second floor of the gym. And we have a floor, okay? So just let us have a buffet. Okay, and from the morning, okay, and the end of the, okay, so maybe our school leaders can share, make an announcement or something shortly, okay. However, in general, no, just food and tables, and then maybe school can give us a rough agenda, how we can improve our community, well, how we can improve our students' learning, and how we can improve our teaching, and how we can improve the business something. So, personally, I don't like that. But however, whatever, just let them have a playground, and then absolutely, we can bring tons of thousand good ideas from that kinds of the informal gatherings. So that's the secret of the many innovative companies like Google or the many of the good companies, innovative companies. They occasionally have that kinds of chance, and especially for the managers.
Do you like have this kind of chance here on our campus?
Oh sure. Any problem? Or just open the door, or
open the door.
Open the door of the second floor, or we can go to the training building in the second floor of the restaurant, dining hall too, dining hall. The second floor of the dining hall, we have a lot of space, but nobody use that. We can use that.
Yeah, but we don't have like arrange a meeting, arrange a gathering.
Just raise the flag. Okay. So in this Friday, okay. So in this Friday after 4, okay. So we can have a buffet, okay, and everybody you can come to here, and then maybe this is a PDD.
Yeah, change the like format of the PDD.
Informal. From formal to informal.
Yeah. But in this way, do you think like it will not be structured?
That's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay. And I believe in the self-organizing, mission-oriented people's behavior.
Inspired. Yeah.
Self-organizing. Fortunately, professors are good at. And many of our staff members, they are good at. And then, absolutely, if there is any chance, we want to work. We want to do some changes.
Yeah.
We want to, oh, absolutely, we want to improve our teachings, we want to improve our students, we want to improve this space. We have tons of thousand ideas. My idea. However, somebody may have a different idea. What if we can collect a few number of ideas and we can make a consensus? This is a group dynamics I believe in, and the self-organizing operation is working, especially for the knowledge workers. That's my experiences.
Yeah, I love the idea. So to conclude, do you have any other suggestions or any other thoughts we haven't touched upon?
Please believe in people. Why many of the companies, many of the trainers make that kinds of the very safe, structured, and a classroom style delivery something because they do not believe in people. What if I do not control? People will, okay? No. If you believe in people, people will make a difference by themselves. That's my research. I can tell, I can give a lot, tons of the thousand examples of that kinds of things with the scientific evidence. If you believe in the world best, the professional development expert or the human resource development expert, me, if you believe in me, believe in your people, then people will return. I bet. Will.
Okay, nice. Thanks for your interview today. I really learned a lot.
Thank you.